Well, good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. We've made it to the middle of the work week. How are we feeling today? Thank you all for joining me for News 5 Now at 8 o'clock. I'm Shimani Baker. I'll tell you what, if you are headed out to work or school this morning, you know that it feels amazing outside. And if you're like me and you're tired of the heat, I hope you enjoy today's weather because it is beautiful out. In other news, the big news right now are municipal elections. We've had municipal elections across South Alabama yesterday. It was a huge deal. News 5 covered over 100 races. I'm going to show you after our top stories this morning how you can go onto our website and check out those results. There's a tab where you can type in literally any city in South Alabama and get those election results. We've got those stories and much more on News 5 Now at 8 o'clock. Stick with us now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Well, you know the drill. We always start things off with our top stories this morning, starting us off with number 5. This week, a tariff exemption on low-value imports is set to expire. Starting Friday, a widely used customs exemption for international shipments worth $800 or less will be eliminated. This comes after President Donald Trump signed an executive order eliminating the exemption last month. Number 4. Pensacola city leaders offer updated numbers for the red light camera project. The intersection of 9th Avenue and Gregory Street has seen the most offenders, with more than 6,000 tickets given out since the program began 6 months ago. Number 3. A new Goodwill location is welcoming visitors in Mobile County. Sims city leaders cut the ribbon yesterday morning for the new store that's located on Schillinger Road. According to Goodwill, Gulf Coast's most recent annual report, more than 90 cents of every dollar goes directly into mission-driven activities like job training and retail programs. Number 2. The city of Mobile has joined a national program that helps communities prepare for when severe weather strikes. The city will officially join the National Weather Service's Storm Ready program next month. And number 1 for us this morning, Port Authority Director and CEO John Driscoll announced he is stepping down from the role that he has held since 2020. The Maryland native previously served in leadership roles in the maritime industry in California and internationally. Like I said in the beginning, I want to show you all how you can log on to our website and check out those election results from last night. All you have to do is hit WKRG.com, and it's the first story pinned on our website. So hit live election results. I have to shout out our digital team. They did an amazing job getting all of this together yesterday. We covered more than 100 races, and they have literally every city in South Alabama on our website. All you have to do is hit filter results. So you can type in Mobile Mayor or Mobile City Council. That will come up. You can type in Robertsdale. That will come up. So whatever you are looking for, it's available. All you have to do is type it in to the filter results tab, and you'll get all of the results from last night. Again, it's a great tool to use. I know a lot of people have been asking, hey, you guys didn't cover Saraland or Chickasaw in your broadcast. And guys, it would be hard to cover all 100 races. So the best way to get those results is by logging on to WKRG.com. Also remember, there are some runoffs, specifically for Mobile Mayor and Pritchard Mayor. Those runoff elections will be held September 23rd. So make sure you mark your calendar for that date for you to go back out and let your voices be heard. We are going to move things over to our question of the day, which is, should AI chatbots give mental health advice? Interesting. What do you think? Andrew says, not without passing the state exam. Sunday says, no. Lordy, no. Healthcare needs improvements via access, cost, and reduce the stigma of mental health. but I don't think AI is the way to go, in my opinion. Paul says, yes, when mental health care professionals are few and far between, a lot can't afford them. And the American people are doing nothing to support it, expand it, or stop critiquing those that use it. Jess says, absolutely not. Someone says, yep. So we're getting some mixed results here. No. Yes, if it's on a leash. Well, that's the next question. How do you keep AI on a leash? Well, we certainly want to hear from you all. We're going to move things over to our poll of the day. Our poll for today is, what's your take on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement? I'll tell you this. We talked about this in our morning show. And for the longest time, I thought it was a PR stunt. Truly. I didn't think that they would last this long. But here we are. They're in love. Let's see what you guys say. 705 people say it's a love story. 218 say blank space. And 113 say bad blood. Well, I will say this. I'm happy for the couple. You know, I hope it works out. And that's all I can say. I will say Caroline Carruthers is like a diehard Taylor Swift fan. So I'm sad that she's not joining me for this conversation today. But, you know, I'm indifferent. I wish him the best. Like I said, I just did not know if it was real in the beginning. But what do you know? Here we are. It's been, more than a year at this point. So more power to them. We certainly want to hear from you all this morning on what you think about the poll and question of the day. All you have to do is head over to our WKRG Facebook page and make sure you're chiming in, and we will share some of your responses right here on News 5 Now. Thank you all again for joining us this morning, and we hope to see you back here for News 5 Now at 12:35 and then again tonight at 5:35. Y'all have an amazing day. Happy Wednesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.